Hi, hello everyone. In this video, we discuss an example for solution of linear secant equation. And the angles can be negative and positive value. That is, the theta or x is between negative 180 degrees and also positive 180 degrees, both inclusive, if possible. The question given, secant of x plus 30 degree equals to 2, and the value of x can be between negative 180 degree and positive 180 degrees. Right. So firstly, you have to know that there is no direct value for secant. We only have the direct value of sine, cos, and tangent. So I suggest you to change secant into 1 over cos. So here in this case, it will become 1 over cos x plus 30 degree equals to 2. And then we can switch places between 2 and cos so that cos can be in the numerator or above, that is equals to 1 over 2. So now we can find the value of all the angles. But firstly, you have to find out the basic angle, that is alpha. So alpha is a basic angles where the value of alpha is between 0 and 90 degree. So to find the alpha, it is inverse cos of 1 over 2. So you can press your calculator to find the value of inverse cos 1 over 2, or alternatively, I suggest you to memorize the value of the special angles, because actually it is a value for special angle. So let's say the value of sine 30 degree is 1 over 2. So here the adjacent is 3. So you can check the value of cos, which have a 1 over 2, is actually for 60 degree, because cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So we can show that the value of the value of the angle is 60 degree for cos 1 over 2. Then we check the value of cos. The value of cos is positive. So as you already know, in the quadrant, all silly tomcat. So we know that apart from the first quadrant, the cos also positive on the fourth quadrant. So the value of x plus 30 degree can be 60 degree and in the fourth quadrant. Usually for fourth quadrant, we have to subtract from 360 degree. So 360 minus 60 degree will give you 300 degree. However, this value is incorrect in this case because our interval is between negative 180 and positive 180. So it cannot be 300 degree. Instead, we will use negative angles. So, how do we get the negative angles? So basically, it is in this case. So here the first quadrant is 60 degree. So here the basic angle for the fourth quadrant. So the negative angle we rotate from the positive x-axis in the clockwise, okay, for negative angles. And the value of negative angles, if the first quadrant is alpha, so for the fourth quadrant it's actually negative alpha. The same also for the second quadrant. Second quadrant is still a positive angle, which is 180 minus alpha. So in the third quadrant is a negative angle also. So it's basically more or less like the second quadrant, with the exception of the negative outside. So in this case, since it is located in the the fourth quadrant, so the value of the angle in the fourth quadrant would be negative 60 degree. And just to make sure that this is not the final answer yet, because on the left side it is x plus 30. So the final answer x, so we have to subtract 30 degree to the right. So x equals to 60 minus 30, which is 30 degree. And negative 60 minus 30 degree, so we get negative 90 degree. Or maybe you can rearrange according to the ascending order for the final answer. So negative 90 degree and 30 degree. Thanks for watching. I hope the video will solve your curiosity and your misunderstanding about how to solve this kind of equation.